it's a little crazy. Yeah, it's kind of just a weird, eerie feeling. Yeah.
Local first responders arriving in Buffalo to help in the aftermath of a deadly blizzard.
You know, they've had more than 4 feet of snow in Buffalo, and they're not quite done yet. An update next on Fox.
Plus, a stretch of the Thruway still closed tonight when we expect an update on that major highway. And
your current estimated wait is 131 minutes.
The post-holiday travel nightmare for thousands of stranded passengers.
From your breaking news and weather authority on Fox Rochester, this is 13 WHAM News at 10.
Tonight, first responders from across Monroe County deploying to assist our neighbors to the west as they recover from the historic and deadly blizzard.
All right, this is the Point Pleasant Fire Department headed to Main Transit in Buffalo to help out.
Monroe County is really prepared to step up and provide any resource that we can in support of that recovery effort.
At least 49 people have died across the nation following that massive winter storm over the holiday weekend. Good evening to you. I'm Matt Malloy. A majority of those deaths are from our neighboring city of Buffalo. And tonight, first responders are in desperate need of help searching for people missing during the blizzard. It has been no easy task for local first responders there, rescuing people trapped by this dangerous storm.
Unfortunately, they are still recovering bodies. Some are natural deaths, but some are also due to exposure.
The Buffalo Police have literally, in a variety of different ways, provided hundreds of rescues and have rescued many stranded motorists in the city of Buffalo. In some of these circumstances, some of these people might not have survived.
And Monroe County is answering Erie County's call for help from emergency services to assist departments there with the response to this blizzard. State troopers and Rochester police on the ground in Buffalo tonight, and now Monroe County has deployed firefighters from 8 different departments. 13 WHAM's Carla Rogner spoke with some of them this afternoon. Carla.
Yeah, Matt, fire crews got the call for help last night on Christmas. They packed their bags in this morning. They headed out to departments across Erie County.
It's kind of a scene out of the movies that you would never expect to see.
This crew from the Gates Fire District is one of 8 Monroe County fire departments on the ground in Erie County. They're responding to calls in Cheektowaga, and as Western New York firefighters, they're used to winter weather, but say this is something else.
We're trudging through 3, 4, 5 feet of snow just to get to somebody's house where, you know, we take advantage of that. We could just walk up a driveway and through a sidewalk and right into their front door and start helping them out.
Crews from the Henrietta Fire District also in Cheektowaga, digging their way through massive amounts of snow to answer calls for help while facing unprecedented challenges.
Not only the pile of snow, whether it be trying to attempt to walk through 3 feet of snow with fire gear on, but just anything in general, whether it be with EMS and trying to safely bring the patient outside into the ambulance versus trying to dig out hydrants around if there's ever a house fire. And then also in general, the vehicles on the side of the roads that we'll have to drive around.
Monroe County's fire coordinator, Steve Shalaba, spent Christmas evening recruiting these crews to head west.
But we gave them a safety briefing. You know, they understand the conditions that they're going into. They're well trained to be able to operate in those environments. Crews have been actively working, responding to everything from vehicle fires to medical calls to residential water problems, any really call for service where they can supplement that home agency and their manpower to provide that service to that community.
And these fire crews will be deployed for 3 days, and Monroe County officials say they are prepared to send more help after that if it's still needed. Matt?
Carla, thank you. A reminder, the Thruway still remains closed until further notice between Henrietta and the Pennsylvania state line. The Thruway Authority says an update is expected at 8 a.m. tomorrow. The Buffalo Airport, on the other hand, is now set to remain closed until Wednesday morning. Turning closer to home and a live look from downtown Rochester on the HD WHAM cam. A cloudy night. Meteorologist Mark McLean here tracking what's next as we move closer to New Year's. Mark, good evening.
Yeah, Matt, we're just trying to get rid of this lake effect snow and move on to next at this point for areas west of Rochester. Now, I should start by saying not going to be a huge deal, but it is going to pile on to what has already been more than 4 feet. This is the 3-day total. This takes you back to last Friday, 49.3 inches. And here's the time lapse. I put it all together for you. Watch this. It's compressed down to about 15 seconds. Here's the start of it right here. Back to Friday, right in downtown Buffalo, shifts to the north into parts of Niagara County, then comes back to the south, southern Erie County, and you can just see it lifting on to the north. Now, at this point, the lake effect is starting to get going again. This is going to last through early tomorrow morning, coming right in off of Lake Erie. So a winter weather advisory does continue until 1 o'clock Tuesday for Erie County as that cold southwest wind still pushes some more lake snow into Buffalo. It looks like another 4 to 8 inches is possible out that direction. So on the Futurecast, there's that band meandering around again, just like it has over the last 3 days. And as it finally lifts to the north, enough warm air gets in the atmosphere late Tuesday night into Wednesday to break that band up. But temps in the upper 20s tomorrow, another blustery day. Rochester, it's fairly quiet weather, but we do have a nice little warm-up in store. I'll show you that heading towards the new year coming up.
Mark, thank you. The massive winter storm still causing problems here and in surrounding counties. As Chase Howell reports, some stores had to remain closed today, forced to turn away customers.
Drivers pulling into the Walmart parking lot in Brockport on Monday had to pull right back out after finding out the store was closed. The sign on the door blaming inclement weather from Friday's winter storm for its closure.
We live in Albion, and the Albion one is closed as well. So we figured this one would be, they lost power the other day, and we thought it was because of that, and so we came here hoping they'd be open.
So what do you have to do now?
We're going to have to go to Wegmans.
The Walmart Brockport Facebook page posting a message to its customers writing, due to unexpected impacts from the recent weather events, the store won't reopen until 6 a.m. Tuesday. Many people surprised the doors remain closed on Monday.
They were closed early at the height of the storm, which I expected. I work for a local retailer who also closed, but I suspect they're open today, and I'm surprised Walmart isn't.
While some people came to the store for the essentials, others wanted to jump on the post-holiday deals.
The half-off Christmas paper, the bows, decorations. We love a good deal. My sister-in-law right here.
Chase Howell, 13 WHAM News at 10 on Fox Rochester.
We're also following a developing story of a water leak on the URMC campus in Rochester today. Rochester firefighters say a pipe burst in the Clinical Research Center. This is on Crittenden Boulevard. It did not affect patient care at Strong Hospital. However, water damage is extensive on all 5 floors of that research building. Crews now working to clean it up today. No word on what caused that pipe to burst. Still ahead here on Fox Rochester, the bus that arrived outside of the vice president's home on Christmas Eve and the response from the White House tonight. And the latest on the post-holiday travel nightmares. Thousands of flights were canceled again today.
Your Weather Authority extended forecast.